In 2003, the Magdalo launched a mutiny to defy President Arroyo. It was a rebellion against graft and corruption. 10 years after, two of the corps of officers which led the revolt were elected as party-less Solons for the 16th Congress with a mandate from our people. Believing in their cause, what is their mission? And joining us tonight on NewsLife is Congressman Gary Alejano. Good evening, sir, and welcome to NewsLife.
Good evening, Robert, and I'm happy to be here.
Sir, Congress is not the usual terrain when you were an officer in the AFP. No battlefield or war zone, no enemy. The House is a different environment. It is all about debates, discussions of issues. How have you prepared yourself to adapt to a new set of rules in a new institution?
Of course, this is a new battlefield, but of course we are confident with what we're standing for, with fighting for. It is now our opportunity to voice out what we're shouting in 2003. So this is a great opportunity to affect the policy-making process wherein it can benefit especially the soldiers.
With this new environment, how did you prepare yourself for the coming 16th Congress?
Even before we're in detention, believing that in order to be part of the solution of the problems of the country, I decided to enroll myself at the University of the Philippines, Open University, Masters of Public Management, and I was able to graduate from UP, and that it opened my mind, my perspective, especially how the government works. So it equipped me and prepared me more or less in this new job.
Did you ever imagine that this would be the road you'd take for a new career path?
I did not imagine that I will end up here, but because we believe in the cause and we just roll with the punches and pursue the reforms we wanted in this country, it is a good and welcome development for us to be in Congress.
Sir, now your group defied a government riddled with corruption in 2003. How do you intend to pursue your crusade for good governance, and are you in support of the President's Tuwid na Daan?
Yes, we support the reform agenda of our President, and this time around, I believe that the President will be able to hear us, and especially in Congress when it comes to policy affecting our armed forces, and we will continue to voice and to be the voices of our armed forces and the police, and with this tandem, especially together with Senator Trillanes in the upper house, we'll be coordinating in the lower house and passing bills, meaningful bills for our country.
So when you were a soldier fighting the enemies of the nation, you have personally experienced the AFP's lack of resources for our soldiers. Now this boils down to the AFP's modernization program. Do you think the new program is designed to sufficiently enhance the AFP's fighting capability?
As of now, I believe that we still need more improvement or modernization in our armed forces. Our brother Senator Trillanes actually passed a bill that became a law, the new AFP modernization law, and it extended the term of the modernization in our country, in our armed forces. So I believe we need more support for our armed forces.
So now more often, many of our soldiers retire and yet the benefits due to them are not given. How will you address these concerns when you're in Congress?
Of course, we will have consultation with our retired and find out the causes of these delays and the problems they encountered, and then we'll be able to push for a bill that will address the problems, especially the not only the benefits but also the medical aspect of the issue, because retired are old already, they need attention. So I think we need to focus more on their medical benefits.
Mm-hmm. So a grateful nation should reward our soldiers for their service. What other benefits will you push for our active soldiers?
You know, it's very hard to be a soldier because your life is in the line. I think we should push for giving them insurance, because the families are left behind will not be able to survive if the soldier dies. So we need to give them assurance or insurance so that in one way or the other will be given benefits even after their loved ones pass away. And additionally, one most important being a soldier is the housing issue in the organization. We need to provide housing for our soldiers.
So in this coming 16th Congress, there were some bills in the previous Congress that weren't passed, like the FOI bill and also the anti-political dynasty bill. Are you in favor of this, and what other are you going to push once you're in Congress?
Yes, the FOI bill, we are in favor for its passage because it promotes transparency in our government. We need more accountability in our public officials. So we need to push for the passage of the FOI bill. Secondly, the anti-political dynasty, it's still under debate, but if ever it is put on the floor, we're going to support that bill.
Okay, sir. The AFP has fought two of the longest insurgencies in Southeast Asia, the Muslim Rebellion and the Communists. What support can you offer to the President's commitment in winning the peace?
The present peace effort of the government, especially with the Moro Islamic Liberation Front, is a welcome development because we have this hope to end the war in Mindanao, and of course with our experience in the field, especially in battlefield, we'll be able to provide insights and consultations and in the passage of the Bangsamoro framework. And also can ask or provide consultation with our soldiers on the ground, especially on matters of peace and order.
Sir, and a final word from you?
Thank you for this opportunity for us to be heard, especially, as I said before, this is a new battlefield for us. But we are confident that as long as we know ourselves, we know what the direction we're taking, we're confident that we're going to effect change our country in this arena by pushing meaningful legislation for our country.
Okay, on that note, thank you very much for joining us here tonight at NewsLife. That was Congressman Gary Alejano of the Magdalo Party List Group. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.